Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, the Admiral Anthony Nelson had promised you a lawsuit when he came back from Miami after being arrested and charged for DV. He promised to sue her, Tiffany. Did he ever sue his daughter? I, I'm so sorry. Did he ever sue his young lover? And I asked her, well, it was actually a command, but a silent one. I wanted her to call me and let me know she was sued, and why was she so surprised that the matter in Miami had gone to naught, because she had left the place. She was back in Barbados. He had left the place. He was back in Barbados. So they don't want no, they don't have time for that BS. They didn't have time for that BS. They were both people who were just passing through, and they were back on their own homegrown territory. So it was dismissed. The case was dismissed. So he was all ashamed because he was claiming, oh, it was a white woman and her son did this to me. His story was so ignorant. The story he made up was so ignorant, and Bajans believed it. Bajans believed it was something that no one should have believed. The story he made up was something on the fly. No one should have believed that, but they did. They rather believe that he was accosted in Miami because of a child, a white child. He played a race card, okay? He played that card. He wanted people to believe it was that instead of him putting some licks in her tail. But the thing about it is, the area, the environment, the place he did it, that was the problem, because he could have done that in Barbados and gotten away with it. No problem. No problem. But he did it in the United States of America. He did it in Miami. But getting back to what I said, through Michael Lashley, it was via his attorney, we heard that he was going to sue his little girl here, that he was, his lover. And I just want to know, Anthony Nelson, Admiral, did you sue Tiffany? Did you sue Tiffany for putting your name all out there in the news, talking about you are a devier, you are an abuser? Did you sue this girl who is young enough to be your daughter? She's young enough to be your daughter. Did you sue her for putting your name out in the news like you said you would? Or is this something that has gone by the wayside? And Tiffany, I had asked you to call me. I had asked you to call me to let me know exactly what went down. So I guess you guys, what, did you make up? Or did you decide just to stay away from each other? Or did he decide to stay in his lane like I told him to? He's old. He's old. He cannot be saluting. He cannot. It cannot. That thing is heading south. It's heading south. It's on a downward spiral. So I said to him, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. And she whatever you want. Whatever you want, Tiffany. You make sure you get a job and you provide it for yourself. If you want to go on cruises and that kind of stuff, get a job and buy tickets and do whatever you need to do for yourself. You don't need to be with no old man. You don't need to be with no dusty old man. Okay? So let me know. Is there a lawsuit that we are missing here? Is there a lawsuit, Admiral, against her in the courts in Barbados? Is that something that we should look forward to coming up in the news? Let us know. Okay, Admiral, Tiffany, Michael Ashley, let us know if there's a lawsuit that was filed and it's just there waiting to be heard. Okay? Defamation lawsuit. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.